Playoff seeding on the line for both the Sugar Skulls and the Bucks. Promises to be a great atmosphere as well here at the Bismarck Event Center. And for some more information on that, we're happy to welcome in the third member of our broadcast team tonight, Brandon Kinnard, joining us from those runner boards down on the sidelines. Brandon.
Corey, Robert, happy to be here. And yeah, you mentioned it. This is the second to last home game for the Bucks here at the Bismarck Event Center. We're expecting a big crowd, great atmosphere, and throughout the game, we'll be giving you a taste of that, kind of roaming around the arena, talking to some of our great fans, some of our great sponsors. After the game as well, we'll talk to Bucks General Manager Heidi Ripplinger, and we'll talk to the Bucks player of the game in this big game against the Tucson Sugar Skulls. So bringing you a little bit of a different element throughout the game tonight. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Certainly hope that you all out there enjoy it as well. Corey?
Immediate timeout, and that brings us to an opportunity to head down to the field and talk with Brandon Kinnard, giving us some information of what's going on here at the Buck Stop today.
And the height difference here. I'm with John Jensen, the gaming manager of Prairie Knights, one of the great Bucks sponsors. John, tell us a little bit about your relationship with the Bucks and why you like coming out here.
Well, it's our first year sponsoring the Bucks. It's great to have this kind of entertainment in the community. We like to be sponsors and do civic events, so we're really glad to be a part of it.
You guys have some exciting events coming up. 101,000 Rangers and Riches is one that runs through the end of the month. Tell me a little bit about that.
Right, you can earn entries just by playing with your nightclub card. And next Sunday, we're actually giving away the Ranger boat, the night after the Trace Atkins concert.
And the Trace Atkins concert is coming up next Saturday, is that right? That's an exciting event to have a big name like that coming, isn't it?
It is. You know, people have been asking us for us to get bigger names, and we're trying to oblige that.
Thanks so much for your time, John. We appreciate talking to you, and enjoy the rest of the game.
With that, back down to Brandon Kinnard down on the field with another one of our proud sponsors, Jesse Cluten, joining Brandon down on those sidelines.
Yeah, thanks, Corey. I'm here with Jesse and John Cluten, Cluten Property Management, the official property management sponsor of the Bismarck Bucks. I've kind of been hanging out with you guys down here a little bit. You're having a fun time. You enjoy these games?
Yes, we haven't missed a single home game ever. So they're just a blast. We love coming. We love being a part of the team. We feel like we're really part of the team down here on the field, and it really is, it's a lot of fun.
I'm actually one of their tenants, and I remember talking to you on the phone last summer before I moved, and the first thing you said was, I love the Bucks. So you heard it here first, even off the record. Now you guys provide housing for some of the Bucks players who, move here from all across the country. I imagine that's a really rewarding process. What's that like for you?
It's really fun to know that we're helping the team be successful and not have to worry about a place to live or any of the issues that come up with that. We take care of them from start to finish. They come to town, the place is ready, and they have a safe place. And we really like that. And being their corporate sponsors, I feel like I'm helping the team. It's really important to us.
Well, thanks so much for your time, guys. We really appreciate you spending a little time with us. And, hey, go back to having fun.
That brings us to the end of the first quarter. And with that, we'll send it back down to Brandon Kinnard with Kayla Lear of Rehab Authority here at our quarter break. Brandon?
Thank you very much, Corey. We've actually got a last-second substitution and a good wide receiver. This is Britt Engel from Rehab Authority, another one of our great sponsors of the Bismarck Bucks. Rehab and football kind of go hand in hand. How often do you guys have Bucks players coming in to get treated? And tell me a little bit about what's that like, and how do you guys get them back and ready to play every week?
Yeah, it's been really fun to work with the Bucks. They're really great guys. Whenever they have an injury, either on the field or during practice, then we can assess their injury, and if they need to come into PT, we'll see them 2 or 3 times a week, depending on what the injury needs. We just try to get them back as soon as possible so they can play their hearts out.
Obviously, athletes need treatment too, but sometimes your everyday person needs a little bit of treatment as well. For our fans at home watching, what types of services do you all offer, and what types of customers do you typically have and welcome into your building?
Yeah. We do general outpatient physical therapy, so that includes your general aches and pains, like back pain, neck pain, headaches, all that stuff. Any injuries, your weekend warriors who just have an injury, and that's kind of what we offer.
As we continue to talk about the gloriousness of the food here in the Bismarck area, we send it back down to Brandon Kinnard on the sidelines.
Thank you very much. Much, Corey. I'm here with Pat Engelhart of Taco Del Mar, another one of our great corporate sponsors with the Bucks. This man's gonna lose his voice by the end of the night, I think. You've been cheering hard, man.
I tell you, it's getting exciting. I like the score so far. We're getting there.
It's been a very good game. What do you like about this atmosphere? Just watching you, you're obviously someone who has a really good time out here. You're a big part of this Bucks organization. What do you enjoy about being out here?
Well, I'll tell you, being the second year with the Bucks, it's just a great atmosphere, a lot of fun. A lot of people just getting into the game and cheering them on, and I like watching them score.
You guys provide some meals and things like that for the players. Obviously, football players we know need to eat a lot. I'm curious for you, what's your favorite menu item?
I'll tell you, I do like the Mondo Burrito, wet, with the enchilada sauce all over it, but one of our specialties is our fish tacos.
You want to show off that tattoo? Now, where's the Bucks tattoo? That's what I want.
That's coming next year.
All right. Can't wait to see it.
All right.
Corey, back to you.
Media timeout. That means we've got a moment to send it down to Brandon Kinnard on the sideline, giving us a real taste of what's going on here at the Buck Stop. Brandon?
Very much, Corey. Finally, I've got an interview where I'm taller than my subjects here. I'm kicking it field side with Chris and Kyle, a couple of young Bucks fans. You guys having a good time tonight?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about coming to these Bucks games?
It's fun. It's always fun to watch them play football.
You guys got a nice view here, right on the field side. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Bucks player? Do you have one?
Definitely number 21. 11. And 11.
Both good choices, both good choices. Got a Badgers fan here too, I like that, being from Wisconsin. Give me an on Wisconsin.
What'd you say?
Give me an on Wisconsin.
Oh, on Wisconsin.
Now give me a go Bucks go.
Go, Bucks, go.
You got one
Go,
for me?
Bucks, go.
All right, Chris and Kyle, ladies and gentlemen, having a great time. Back to you, Corey.
The fans are loving it, and we're going to get to talk to a couple more here with our very own Brandon Kinnard. Brandon.
I'm here in one of the most popular places in the arena, right behind the goalpost, with a couple more young fans. What's your names?
Grace. Casper. Declan.
All right, thanks, guys. You having fun tonight?
Yeah.
So kids will come up here and try to catch the ball after a field goal or an extra point. You guys ever got one?
Yeah. My family has caught in almost full.
Very cool. Not yet for you guys, though? Keep at it, right? Yeah. One day it's coming. What's your favorite part about coming to these games? You guys have a lot of fun here, right? What do you like the most?
I just like watching football a lot, so.
It's the only place in Bismarck to find football like this, huh? Yeah. Well, cool, guys. Glad to have you out here and hope to keep having you back. Back to you, Corey.
So while they attend to John Gibbs, we'll try and brighten things up a little bit and send it down to Brandon Kinnard. Brandon?
Thank you very much, Corey. I'm here with Dad Bernie, daughters Olivia, Claire, son Keaton. First thing we asked before we came on the air, Bernie wanted to know how his hair was. Looks good, man.
Thank you very much.
All decked out in Bucks gear here. How often do you guys come out to Bucks games?
Every game. We've been season ticket holders for 3 years now. We're here every time.
A lot of people say, and I can attest to this being here so often, it's such a great family-friendly atmosphere. You bring the whole family out. You girls have fun? You guys all have fun?
Yeah.
What do you think about, why do you think this is such a great family-friendly atmosphere and a great place to spend a Saturday night?
I think they get the family in, they get the fans into the game, they throw footballs up into the stands, they talk to everybody. Tag is over talking to the kids and everything. That's awesome.
What do you think of the game so far?
Well, I think we're going to win.
They played really well. Been a good one. All right. Give me a go Bucks go before we let you go.
Go, Bucks, go!
Back to you, Corey.
And we go back to Brandon Kinnard on the sidelines. Brandon?
Thanks very much, Corey. I'm here with a couple of big-time Bucks fans. If you ever wondered where that horn noise comes from, it's Kelly and Jeff right here. The best home field advantage in the IFL. I understand you guys are old friends. You come to pretty much every game, right?
Yep. We were high school buddies back in, we graduated in '85, and we kind of connected a couple years ago back again, and I said, hey, Jeff, come to the game with me. He's been stuck with us ever since. He loves it.
I wouldn't say stuck here, right? It's fun enough, huh?
I got buck fever.
What do you think of the game so far? They're playing really well, huh?
Really well, and we got a really good chance. This is a good game.
And you guys bring the family out every week, right? Show us who we got here.
My grandson Gage. This is Gage. And this is Peyton. He's here every week with us since last year.
What is that? That's the floss dance, right? Can you do that again for me? All right, thanks so much for your time, guys. Before we go, blow that horn for me. Blow that horn. Look at these people, loving it. Back to you, Corey.
And now we will send it down to Brandon Kinnard with Heidi Ripplinger, the general manager of the Bismarck Bucks. Brandon?
All right, thanks, Corey. Apologize for those technical difficulties. Heidi, now we'll be able to hear you loud and clear. We saw the highlights up there a little bit ago. You guys played a really good game tonight. I know you're kind of running around doing stuff during the game, but what'd you think of what you saw and how well they played?
The guys really put, they did decent with putting points on the board. They were working hard. They definitely were trying their hardest tonight. They had their hearts on the field.
I had the pleasure tonight of kind of roaming around, talking to some fans, and I thought the atmosphere in here tonight was really awesome. I mean, it got loud at times. What'd you think?
It definitely did. The crowd was fantastic. We had like 700 T-shirts to give out. The crowd is always excited for those things. They were very in tune with the game. They always like cheer when the guys are out there. They got the horns. They've got the antlers. You know, they're definitely into the game.
One of the other things we saw tonight was we were able to highlight some of the corporate sponsors that you guys work so closely with, and I know this organization, owes a lot to them for the support that they give you. So many from around the Bismarck area. What can you say about the support that you've gotten from some of the community to kind of make this thing run?
We could not do this at all without the support of our sponsors. We have fantastic sponsors like Jerome's Distributing, and all of our medical staff are fantastic. Dr. Byron Baker, West River Chiropractic and Rehab Authority. They are all phenomenal. They day in and day out, they work hard for us.
We see some of the guys giving you props here for getting some camera time. What's your relationship with these players like? I mean, you got players who come from all over the world. We got a She's the Best confirmed right there. Players coming in from all over the country, and I know you're a big part of bringing those guys in. What is your relationship with them like? Because I know you guys all work so closely together. You spend a lot of time together.
We really do. We try and get like our office and the players really like more in sync. We have a lot of appearances that we set up. When it's like an away game, if there's players that are on inactive, then I usually find somewhere for us to go, or our owners find somewhere for us to go, and we like enjoy and watch as a team and as a group, and kind of have that downtime, but still like interacting with each other. So
how does the process work of finding these guys, and what role do you play in that?
I play about this much in that, honestly. Rod and his staff do all of the finding of the players. If he needs someone to talk to them, I'm definitely always available. They usually have questions for me like, hey, where are we going to live? Where are we going to eat? Things like that. Or what's in the local community that you can do. And being a Bismarck resident, that gives me an opportunity to, have that conversation with them and give them an idea of what they're going to walk into.
Talking here with Heidi Ripplinger, the Bismarck Bucks general manager. Thanks again for spending some time with us post-game here. The family-friendly atmosphere is something that you guys promote, and rightfully so. I mean, it's a great place to take the kids for a game, hang out on a Saturday night, Sunday afternoon. I understand you guys have some family-friendly events and functions coming up as well. Can you tell me a little about that?
We definitely do. We have a kids' youth camp coming up for football, so we're calling it the Young Buck Training Camp. And so on the 31st, we'll have an opportunity for kids to be on the field with the players. They'll also get an opportunity to kind of get like a day in the life of a player. So they're going to get like that back behind the scenes look and check out the locker room, check out the shoulder pads, put them on, things like that. Something that you wouldn't normally get in an opportunity, right, Mike Tatum?
Pizza.
We got to feed them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks to Bruno's on that one.
I could go for some of that right now myself.
It's very good.
Where can people find more information about that event, and obviously if you want to come on out?
So that event is going live tomorrow on our Facebook page. So you'll be able to just register directly online. Each kids ticket for training camp is $20. You get 2 tickets for adults for the June 1st game. So great there, as well as they get t-shirts and they get a little swag bag and they get a lot of time with the players.
Very cool. So that's Bismarck Bucks on Facebook. Head there, get some more information about it, and yeah, it should be a great event for the kids, certainly. And I know you mentioned the guys are the players especially very involved in that. They're very focused on it right now.
They are. We have a fantastic group. A lot of our guys actually have early education, either degrees or some education education, some work at the Y. They love interacting with the community. They're great with kids. They did May baskets at one of the retirement homes. They go on the bookmobile, the rural bookmobile, and ride along with that and do books for kids. They have been honestly awesome. They just love interacting, so it's good.
I know you guys have a few games left, but the off season's kind of on the horizon here. When summer rolls around, you're also busy during the regular season. What does the off season look like for this organization to kind of, again, keep things running, keep things fresh, and get ready for what's on the horizon?
Well, we do have some players that are looking to make Bismarck their home, which is great. So they'll have their families here, and they're looking for jobs or have jobs depending on the individual. And those players will be able to utilize in the off season to have those appearances, to do like little visits at the library or wherever. So if somebody is looking for something, I know we work with we had Charles Hall kids come in and things like that. So if somebody wants something, they can just definitely reach out to us, and then we can see if it works in the schedule.
Easy to get a hold of them. Facebook, Twitter, BismarckBucks.com. You can get all your information. Heidi Ripplinger, the general manager of the Bucks, spending some time with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Corey, back to you.
And we'll send it now to Brandon down on the field to be able to chat with some of those lucky fans.
All right, thanks, Corey. We got a couple of kids out here who are enjoying the autograph line. You guys like the autograph so far?
Yeah.
What's your names?
Lucas. Jacob.
All right, guys. Well, how'd you like the game? What'd you think? Was it fun?
Yeah. Pretty fun, yeah.
Pretty fun? Yeah. Have you ever been before?
Yeah. Yeah.
You come down and get autographs a lot?
No, it's our first time.
Oh, it's your
no,
first
this
time.
is our first time.
Very cool. How'd you finally convince Dad to take you down and get the autographs?
We don't know.
Well, he made a good choice, and we're happy that you guys are out here having fun. I don't want to hold you up too much longer. Keep on moving. Get everybody's autograph before you get out of here. All right. Have fun. Corey, back to you.
Welcome back into the Bismarck Event Center. Our player of the game, an outstanding contest once again, despite the injury and the slow start. Brandon with him now. Brandon?
All right, thanks, Corey, here with John Gibbs. And if you want to talk to the quarterback, you got to deal with the long autograph line here. Everybody wants a John Gibbs autograph after that game. John, over 200 yards, 3 touchdowns tonight. I know it hurts you guys didn't get the win, but what got the offense clicking in tonight's game?
Just going into this week with the whole preparation we had, everybody came in focused and mentalities. We took that into the week, and we took a big focus on that. Just coming in, focusing in throughout the week. You win every day, starting on Monday. So that's where it started at.
How frustrating is it when you guys looked like you might have a chance to win the game late? And I know quarterbacks love game-winning drives, and you had the special teams mistake, and then the defense gives up the touchdown, and that kind of drifts away. How frustrating is that from the sideline, kind of watching all that happen?
It's very frustrating to watch that happen, but at the end of the day, we're a team. We have each other's back. So no matter who scores, it's our job as an offense to put up points regardless, no matter how many points teams score against us.
Still a few games left. You guys have one more here at home, a couple more on the road. What can you take from this game to kind of propel you forward as an offense?
Just finish how we start. We start off kind of strong. We have to finish strong as well. Normally we're a second half team. Today we're a first half team. We have to put all the first halves together, first and second half together, and make it a complete one game.
What'd you think of the crowd tonight? Pretty loud out there, huh?
Oh yeah, big crowd. Atmosphere was live. I loved it. I had a good time.
You guys do this after every game, and it's 3 stressful hours of football, and then you kind of get to relax and spend some time with some young fans and everything out here. What's this like for you?
This is the actual good, relaxing time. You get to see the kiddos that actually come out to enjoy the game. After a loss or a win, regardless, you come out, you're kind of in the love, but you see these happy, smiling faces, you can't do nothing but sign autographs and have a good time.
All right, John, thanks so much for spending some time with us, and keep up the good work.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Corey, back to you.